extremists. In fact, they came here to escape them.
With all due respect, ma'am, how can you be so sure? I mean, do we really know who they are? I don't know if they have links to terrorism.
Not one of those passengers has been flagged by DHS. They've been checked and rechecked against multiple watch lists. We find very few U.S. citizens who could pass that kind of scrutiny.
If we fail state, the country in chaos, it's impossible to properly screen them, and you cannot guarantee that one of them does not intend to harm us. Ma'am, the people of Florida are scared, Governor. Our community always passed the Refugee Act, and how the federal government enforced refugees across this country was, what, 36 years ago? Times have changed, and our country must change with them.
But change does not mean that we abandon our principles.
If you want to put my people against the policy, then you do. Understand? That's not what I was going to say.
Please, Governor.
Mrs. Carney, I am not unsympathetic. In fact, I'm the child of immigrants, but it's my job to represent my people, not to impose my will on them. The answer is no.
Governor, well, there's a reasonable man.
A reasonable man keeping 300 refugees detained on a plane.
He's not in such pressure from this situation. I do have to say, we will find another state that is coming now.
Mr. President, you need to focus on getting back on track with the governors.
You know what? She's right. Let me make some calls to ICE, see what I can find.
Okay, thanks. Given last night's events, I cannot begin to tell you how grateful I am to see you all back here today. Because the work we have in front of us could not be more important. The rebuilding of our Congress and our Senate to ensure that all American citizens have a voice in all 50 states. It is-
Excuse me, Mr. President, but with all due respect, we can spend all day here talking about the issues that face us, but the fact is, we don't know who we're discussing them with. We don't know what you stand for.
Sir. Governor Minuti, very nice to see you again.
The president and I go way back. He's a fine man. But most of these governors don't know you like I do, sir. I think this is the perfect opportunity to change that.
What do you suggest?
Mr. President, your friend is right. If we're to recognize you as the legitimate leader of our nation, we need our minds put at ease. Answer our questions, all of them. And if we're satisfied with what you have to say, you'll get your Senate appointees.
With all due respect, Governor Nichols, I'm not on trial here.
You are now.
It's Macy's Veterans Day Furniture Sale. Get the lowest prices of the season on furniture. Get the Jet 6-piece motion sectional now. Tuberculosis. Serious symptom.
The furrowed brow, the thoughtful pause, the mobile.
It was great.
This Tuesday, the man who revolutionized magic returns with an ABC television event. You've never seen these people react like this. That's ridiculous. David Blaine, Real Magic, Tuesday, 10, 9 Central, ABC.
There is no other president in history who would agree with this inquisition.
No president since Lincoln has asked questions of his legitimacy.
Enough. I don't need a history lesson. This is about the future. We don't get the governors on board, it's over. Now, I'm not talking about my presidency. I'm talking about the country as we know it. And have the governors all answer whatever questions they want.
Yes, sir.
Sir, this is a fundamentally bad idea. The president does not answer to state leadership.
Then pretend I'm not the president. It seems to be working for everybody else.
For the last time, I have no new information concerning the interrogation of Nasheed Nassar, including his whereabouts or any information that he may or may not have provided and would have been classified.
Is there a sound?
Yes, Mr.
Broomberry's Kirkman's on the verge of losing the governor's support and the Senate in the process. Any comment?
Lisa, you know I don't comment on rumors. Thank you very much, everyone. That's all for now. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You are good at your job. Nice locked, crowded room.
Did you think we had a thing?
I did. But I'm romantic like that.
I thought we had a thing too. It's just pure,
Press. And you're press secretary, so you probably think asking me out would be.
a lapse in judgment.
Well, and since you answer my questions for a living, why don't I make it easy for you? You like having a drink with me tonight?
I need statistics on resettlement programs in the states with the largest refugee population, so Texas, California.
Mrs. Kirkman, a moment, please.
I'll catch up with you. Yeah.
Ma'am, your husband's position with the governors is rather delicate right now. It's my belief that,
So you don't want me to rock the boat?
in a matter of speaking, yes.
Nor do I. But there are 300 Syrian refugees being denied basic human rights in our country. This isn't a political issue, it's more of a humanitarian one.
All due respect, ma'am, but everything is political.
So what do you want me to do? Sit down and shut up? Is that it?
No, I didn't say it.
Yes, you did, and that's okay, because that's your job. But here's mine. As a wife of 17 years and an immigration attorney of 22, I am going to counsel my husband through this. And if there is a political fallout, then I trust that you can handle it.
The prisoner will be shackled throughout the interview. If you need assistance, guards will be stationed outside the interview room. Shouts out, guess your guy will have to wait.
Looking at video. After keeping your name off the mark. You've got one shot. Don't waste it.
I won't.
We have less than 24 hours.
Prisoner's being truthfully down.
He's all yours. Assalamu alaikum, habibi. Kif halak? All right, let me tell you how this is going to go. We're going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer them. The sooner you do, the sooner we'll be done.
If you do not wish to speak to us, other arrangements can be made. Look at me. Look at me. First, I want to make sure that you know your rights. You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right not to speak to us. You have the right to humane treatment, to an appeal. You have the right to confront your accuser. But only if you're here, in the U.S. We already have an extradition request for you from Pakistan for a car bombing in Karachi. So, this is your last shot to talk in a comfortable seated position because in Pakistan, human rights are optional.
6 years ago, U.S. Maverick missiles struck an apartment building outside Dharmal, holding over 100 civilians, including my wife and 2 daughters. I spent 7 days sifting through the rubble, hoping to find their remains. Searched day and night and found nothing. I didn't sleep for 1 second that week, nor the week after. So if you think you can break me, I suggest you reevaluate your methods.
I understand that you all have questions about me. If I was in your position, I would probably feel the same way. My only hope is that when we are finished, that we can all move forward together.
Mr. President, would you consider yourself an impulsive man?
According to my wife, no.
So if you're not impulsive, can you explain why you overhauled the Department of Housing and Urban Development within weeks of your appointment as HUD Secretary?
Well, when I was appointed, it was expected that I would infuse the department with fresh new ideas.
And so you just fired anyone that didn't get on board?
The department was stagnant. I needed community activists, leaders, not civil servants. President Richmond appointed me to effect change. I did it in the most efficient way possible.
Speaking of change, sir, why did you fire General Cochran? Was he just a civil servant to you?
The general was insubordinate. They advanced a military operation without my authorization.
And Governor Royce? I know him, sir. He is a good man.
He may be, but what the governor did was tantamount to sedition.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. To be clear, the staffers at HUD were complacent, Cochran was insubordinate, and Royce seditious. Perhaps, sir, you're just threatened by people who disagree with you.
We know all about you. You know we've been tracking you for a long time. College in Egypt, selling Islamic banking systems in Jordan. You came to the jihad dance, Ali. The Taliban had already moved to Pakistan.
But you're big time now, right? Al-Sakar brought down the temple of democracy. Did something no one thought was possible. And it's already fired up new recruits. One of them attacked the White House last night. So explain something to me. Up until now, Al-Sakar has always been a leech. You just attach yourself to bigger groups. In 2013, you took credit for the Rabat nightclub bombing when it was actually AQIM that did it. You want to know what the truth is? You don't have the skills to pull off something as complicated as the Capitol attack. Do you?
Anti-tank mines with Cyrillic on the outside. Pakistani lock rings. Iranian firing pins.
Someone fed me that info too.
You think a small-time organization can get their hands on such mines in such quantities? We blew up your capital and brought it to the ground. No one else.
In defense of President Kirkman, I would like to point out that in a few short weeks, under the most unyielding of circumstances, not only did he ascertain the identity of the group behind the bombing, but oversaw the operation which led to the swift capture of the mastermind himself.
I'm sorry, but that was good intelligence and good operations. It wouldn't have mattered who was in the White House. The fact remains that President Kirkman has no credentials, no accomplishments, no real experience.
Exactly. As much as we can appreciate the position you're in, I just can't get behind the fact that you're the president simply because you were the designated survivor. Everyone here knows what that means. It wasn't an honor, you were a formality. And the truth is, the former president didn't even want you in his administration. So if you weren't good enough to be the HUD secretary, please, from your heart, can you tell me why you think you should be my president?
I can't.
Excuse me?
You may be right. Maybe I should not be president.
Say coffee?
Yeah, it's an espresso.
I want it.
You ready?
Get ready to experience a cup of love.
Is that coffee?
An espresso. What else?
Remember 2007? Smartphones? OMG. 10 years later, nothing's really changed. It's
12 hours. We'll be testing 12-hour cough relief because it's never just a cough.
Oh, look at us, we're quizzing! I know who you picked the room for. Old Navy.
We're all wearing Old Navy, but they're not a team.
Oh, really? Sweaters! Coats!
You see, viewer discretion is advised.
My approach to stories is
Well, come with 2 years of no cost.